Hello everyone, today I'm letting Jan decide my February TBR. It is the 6th of February today and I have no direction in what I want to read this month at all. Today, my girlfriend has lovingly put a load of yarn in this really cute bag. It's got little cows on it for me to pick out, and those colours then will help me decide on the books that I'm reading for this month. So I've got my shelf. It has been rearranged. We rearranged it last night and this is very much just like fantasy centred. We've got some lit fic up on the side and some classics, and then all my romance books are on the floor in front of me because we haven't had the time to rearrange those. Let's just get into it. I'm going to try and pick 5 books for this month. So let's go. Okay. So the first colour we've got, ooh, this is a really soft ball, is this bluey colour. So there are a few options for this. Number one is Alchemy of Secrets, but I mean this matches the sprayed edge, but I feel like it doesn't really match the front as much, but this is definitely an option. Another option we have is Foster by Clare Keegan. This kind of matches the top as well. This my girlfriend's sister has very kindly let me borrow, so a Clare Keegan could be a quick read, so that's kind of similar. If I look on the shelf that I've got behind me, I don't think, the other option could be, hold up. The other option could be the 7-year slip because it's blue on the side, but I feel like that's cheating. I feel like it should be blue on the front, and it is kind of blue. And I've never read anything like this. Or, where is she? Oh, I think the Ministry of Time is too, yeah, I think that's too much of like a tealy colour. So I think it's going to be between the Clare Keegan book. Ooh, what colour is the favourites? Because I know, that's a good match. So I think I'm not going to go for the 7-year slip. It's between these three for the first book. I think Alchemy of Secrets is a bit too dark for this colour. I feel like that's not it. So between the favourites and Foster by Clare Keegan, I think I'm going to go for Foster by Clare Keegan. It's not an exact match, and the favourites would be a much closer match, but I do want a short and sweet read for this month. So I'll read you like the synopsis. So it's a hot summer in rural Ireland. A child is taken by her father to live with relatives on a farm, not knowing when or if she will be brought home again. In the Gonzalez's house, she finds an affection and warmth she has not known, and slowly in their care begins to blossom. But there is something unspoken in this new household where everything is so well tended to and the summer must come to an end. Clare. Can I just say, I read Small Things Like These by Clare Keegan and I loved her writing, and I really enjoyed like the whole like what's left unsaid is what's said kind of vibe, and I feel like this is going to be similar. We're going to go for book number 2 now. So book number 2's colour, this is a small ball, red. So options for this, I'm just looking around at what we've got. We've got the favourites could be an option. We've got some red here. That's quite a similar colour. I'm not sure what I've got on my shelf. The Lord of the Flies. Oh, do you know what? I really want to read this book, but I don't think that's too pink, I think. I don't think that is a match. That is the second book of The Crimson Moth. I read The Crimson Moth a couple months ago and oh my god, that book was, I have no words. I really thoroughly enjoyed. I think I'm gonna go for the favourites. I think that works. Is it cheating? Maybe, but it's fine. So we're going for the favourites by Layne Fargo. I have read many a review about this and it's meant to be really good. It's giving Daisy Jones and the Six vibes. I loved Daisy Jones and the Six. I actually ate that book up so much and left no crumbs. I thoroughly enjoyed. So childhood sweethearts turned Olympic hopefuls, they captivated fans with their scorching chemistry, rebellious style and rollercoaster relationship on and off the ice, until that fateful day as the world watched the unthinkable happen. Everyone saw it, nobody knows the truth, but that's about to change. Hello? That sounds fantastic. So this is going to be the red the red ball for this month, and I'm very, very, very excited to read this. So we've got 2 books already, Fostered by Clare Keegan and The Favourites. I need a fun colour. A fun colour. Ooh. We have this light blue teeny ball. That's actually so small. That's clearly like a scrappy ball. Don't know what to pick at all. I could read the second Red Queen. I feel like I need to read books that haven't necessarily been on my radar. A lot of these books I've wanted to read anyway, so I'd pick them. I think this is going to be a bit too turquoise, but I also feel like that kind of works. I don't know what else I've got. I feel like I'm testing paint swatches and I'm like, ooh, will that work here? All Fours kind of has like a greeny tinge at the top, but this is too light a blue. Only other book that I can see from here, there's 2 that I can see from here that would be good with this, is Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez. I feel like that is a better match than the Mike Gill book. Or Reputation by Lex Croucher, which is more or less an exact match, but I have tried Lex Croucher before. I read one book, Gwen and Art Are Not in Love, and I absolutely devoured that book. I love that book so much. I then tried to read Not for the Faint of Heart, and that was a DNF. I just couldn't get into it. And then I started listening to the audiobook of one of these ones. It wasn't this one, and it wasn't Trouble. That doesn't seem to be taking my fancy right now. Don't know if I'll read this. I absolutely loved Just for the Summer. I tried to read The Friend Zone and I just could not do it. You know what? We'll give it a go. Part of Your World by Abby... Oh, that's red. Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez is going to be my 3rd book for this month. Right, so we've got a lot of like bluey colours for this month. I have been trying to get some from the bottom, so I'm wondering if maybe I need to go closer to the top. Ooh, okay, we have this purple ball. I don't know why all the balls I'm pulling are mini balls, because I know for a fact there's quite some big balls in there because I've seen them. But we've got this little purple ball. Now, I think we can get away with Alchemy of Secrets for this one. I think that works. And that was a nice easy one, because I really struggled with that last blue one. That last light blue one even. So we've picked 4, so for the last one I think we're gonna pick 5. So I'm currently in the middle of a book anyway, and I'm in a bit of a slump, so I need to give myself some grace. And realistically I'm not going to read 5 books this month, but I'm having fun. The next book is this kind of tealy green blue. So we've had a lot of blues and purples. The red was kind of the only rogue one that we had. I don't know if I should draw again, so we're gonna go again. What's this? Oh, a pink. Okay, there we go. Now we're talking. I have so many pink books, but the question is, which one do I pick? We've got The Ministry of Time, which isn't pink on the front, but is pink on the side, but I feel like that is cheating. The other book we have is Great Big Beautiful Life by Emily Henry. I've yet to read this book. There's a little bit of pink there and the edges are sprayed kind of like a pinky purple. All the Emily Henry books are like pinky, I suppose. Book Lovers is another option. I haven't read Book Lovers. It's one of the few by her that I've actually not read. So that's got a bit of a pink on the cover. And the other option, which I did just see, is to go for a trusty sapphic book. One last stop. I think this is probably going to be the best match, because I feel like that is kind of cheating because it's not actually the cover. Book Lovers isn't completely pink, but she's pink on the side, but she's only pink here. And Great Big Beautiful Life, I feel like I need to read these Emily Henry books in the summer, and we're not super pink on the front here. So I think we're going to go for One Last Stop by Casey McQuiston. I have been dying to read this for a long time. My girlfriend read it when we were on holiday, hence all the tabs, and she really, really enjoyed it. So we have picked the 5 books for this month. We have got Casey McQuiston's One Last Stop. We've got Alchemy of Secrets by Stephanie Garber, which I've been dying to read for a while, and I've got this on my Kindle as well. And also look how gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous this edition is. So, so pretty. We've got Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez, and this is, I don't know if this is like a second in a duology, or if it ties into any of her other books, so I'll have to have a look at that. Clare Keegan's Foster, and then The Favourites by Layne Fargo. So I feel like we've got a good mix. We've got like a kind of dystopian / fantasy sapphic. I'd say this is like, it's time travel-y, so it's kind of sci-fi. We've got Alchemy of Secrets, which is a fantasy book. We've got Clare Keegan, which tends to be lit fic. We have got a romance, a straight romance, Abby Jimenez is Part of Your World, and then we've kind of got a bit of a lit fic / historical fiction maybe for The Favourites by Layne Fargo. So those are the 5 books that I have chosen for this month. Thank you so much for joining me today. I've really had a whale of a time. I thought that was such a fun concept for a video. And if you guys enjoyed, then let me know, and I will see you soon. Bye.